change what you call rage. Tear this motherfucking roof off like two dogs' cage. I was playing in the beginning, the mood all changed. I've been chewed up and spit out and booed off stage, but I kept rhyming and stepped right in the next cipher. Best believe somebody's paying the Pied Piper. All the pain.
really strong enough? small island in an endless sea, confined to a tiny spit of sand, unable to escape. Tonight, it's heavy stuff.
I think I'm gonna need to build a new hand. That was horrible. Oh well. Better check that it's actually still working. Oh well. So yeah, I'll probably actually make another video on how to make a hand, because that one sucked. It might help if I actually use this on something. So pretty much what I'm going to end up doing is moving that line closer. I might actually end up, I might take some of the heat off there. Yeah, I'll make that move over there. Alright, back to music.
shot on stage. What you got to play? Generic drops for days, still the people rage. Am I not insane? Can you stop and explain why these drops are so lame? Is money buying you fame? I'm fucking on, I'm killing it with this song. You haters can sing along or go back where you belong. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with giving up, moving on. Cause I took your girl to prom, she can't help but sing this song. Till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my high parass. I'ma rip this shit till my bones collapse. Till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my high parass. I'ma rip this shit till my bones collapse. So on like a light switch, flirting back. There's nothing wrong with the way that she's working that. I just want that body bad, come on baby, bring it back. I'm so gone, faded off a 30 rack. She's so on like a light switch, flirting back. There's nothing wrong with the way that she's working that. I just want that body bad, come on baby, bring it back. I rap with a passion, yeah, I got it in me. I've been waiting quite a long time for y'all to hear me. It's about damn time you put some stock into me. You're either sponsoring me or fucking bothering me. And the fact is, we just practice all this madness. That is why your status is like a canvas. Chances our advancement is enhancing, and this new expansion's like a mansion. Comes off till the lights go out, till my legs give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my high parass. I'ma rip this shit till my bones collapse. Till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my high parass. I'ma rip this shit till my bones collapse.
Favorite white boy, right? I owe you for this one.
I've been patiently waiting for a track to explode on you. Get stunned if you want, and your ass will get rolled on. It feels like my flow's been hot for so long. You thinking I'ma fucking fall off, you're so wrong.
I'm innocent in my head, like a baby bone dead. Destination heaven. Sitting politic with passengers from 9/11. The Lord's blessings leave me lyrically inclined. Shit, I ain't even got to try to shine. Guards and seamstress that tailor-fitted my pain. I got scriptures in my brain, I can spit at your dame straight out the good book. Look, niggas is shook. 50 fear no man, warrior. Swing swords like Conan. Picture me, pen in hand, write lines, knowing the source of quoted. When I die, yo, read this and say a genius wrote it. I grew up without my pops, shit that make me bitter. I caught cases I copped out, does that make me a quitter? In this right man's world, I'm similar to a squirrel. Looking for a slut with a nice butt to fit a nut. If I get shot today, my phone will stop ringing again. These industry niggas ain't friends, they know how to pretend.
For a track to explode on. You get stunned if you want, and your ass will get rolled on. It feels like my flow's been hot for so long. You thinking I'ma fucking fall off, you're so wrong. For a track to explode on. You get stunned if you want, and your ass will get rolled on. It feels like my flow's been hot for so long. You thinking I'ma fucking fall off, you're so wrong.
You've been patiently waiting to make it through all the hate and debating whether or not you can even weather the storm. As you lay on the table, they operating to save you. It's like an angel came to you sent from the heavens above. They think they're crazy, but they ain't crazy. Let's face it, shit. Basically, they just playing sick dance. Shit, they ain't saying shit. Spraying 50 A to the K, get in the way. I bring Drain with me and turn this day into fucking mayhem. You staying with me? Don't let me lose you. I'm not trying to confuse you. When I let loose with this Uzi and just shoot through your Isuzu. The message, am I getting through to you? You know what's coming, you motherfuckers don't even know, do you? Take some big and some pop and you mix them up in a pot. Sprinkle a little bit, yellow top. What the fuck do you got? You got the realest and illest killers tied up in a knot. The juggernauts of this rap shit, like it or not, it's like a fight to the top just to see who died for the spot. You put your life in this, nothing like surviving a shot. Y'all know what time it is. Soon as 50 signs on his dial. Shit, what you know about death threat? Cause I get a lot. Shady records is 80 seconds away from the towers. Them cowards fuck with the wrong building. They meant to hit ours. Better evacuate all children. Nuclear showers, it's nothing spookier. You're now about to witness the power of fucking 50.
For a track and slow on. You get stunned if you want and your ass will get rolled on. It feels like my flow's been hot for so long. You thinking I'ma fucking fall off, you're so wrong. We can't squad here when the shots go off. It's 50, they say it's 50. See a nigga bleed out with his fucking top blown off. It's 50, man that wasn't 50. Don't holler my name.
Shoot those stones if you live in a glass house. And if you got a glass jaw, you should watch your mouth, cause I'll break your face. Have your ass running mumbling to the J. You're going against me, dawg, you're making a mistake. I split you, leave you looking like the Michael Jackson jackets with all them zippers. I'm the boss on this boat, you can call me skipper. The way I turn the money over, you should call me flipper. Yo bitch a regular bitch, you calling her wifey. I fucked and feed her fast food, you keeping her icy. I'm down to sell records, but not my soul. Snoop said this in 94, we don't love them hoes. I got pennies for my thoughts, now I'm rich. See the 20 spinning looking mean on the 6. Niggas wearing flags, cause the colors match their clothes. They get caught in the wrong hood and feel that we're hoes, motherfucker.
You should be ready for a track and slow on. You get stunned if you want and your ass will get rolled on. It feels like my flow's been hot for so long. You thinking I'ma fucking fall off, you're so wrong. You should be ready for a track and slow on. You get stunned if you want and your ass will get rolled on. It feels like my flow's been hot for so long. You thinking I'ma fucking fall off, you're so wrong.
don't believe me? Can't be touched, can't be stopped, can't be moved, can't be rocked, can't be shook. We hot.
Alright, so basically what I'm doing right now, this is what it will look like once I actually upscale it. So we use Turbo Smooth as like a guidance before we actually put it into Mudbox. So it actually shows us what it's going to look like once we put some subdivisions on it. As you can see, it looks pretty good, but you got to remember most of this won't actually get used on most of my models. It's going to be a base, like sometimes maybe the arm will get used, or maybe the knee itself, or, you know, like pant line. So there's always going to be different times this is going to get used. So in essence, this is pretty much done. I'm going to build the hand and the head in another window. See, the advantage is now it's like this. I can go through and I can actually tweak out where it looked a bit crazy, and where it will be able to grab its we'll be able to grab the normal maps better. Don't actually like that hand, that arm. I don't know, looks a bit funny, but looked better than it did before. And so, you know, so alright. This is normal. This is what will actually end up as a game model. Not this particular one, but another one will. This is what in essence is your game model. And then so basically you have your turbo smooth, which that automatically jumps up how many poly counts you got. And so if I was to put this to say 10, it's gonna make it go spastic and wow. Wow. Let's give it a go. What's gonna happen is it's gonna crash. Don't crash, I haven't saved. Oh no. Oh, you can even hear the computer working overtime. Ah, right. Fucking look at that. Oh, pinging for days. Wow, I've not seen this computer chew up 31 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, temps are doing alright. GPU's barely even getting fucking used. I actually don't even know if I'm allowed to swear. Yeah, we got throttling going. Is it gonna let me? Oh, I should not have clicked that button. There we go. Arrow came up. Good. Alright, there's a good crash for you. So where are we going? See, document, auto back. Sorry about this, guys. Just trying to figure out where the fudge it went. Auto back. Mail recovery. Oh, yeah, this is how long 3DX Max takes to open. And it's running off an MVIE drive as well. Moment of truth. Did it save itself? Or did it lose? Nope. We're gonna click no this time. Alright, so let's get back to explaining again. If I was to say bump that up to 4, you gonna let me do 4? Let's just delete that turbo smooth. Okay, so let's do this again. Okay. So as before, this is your actual game model. And then this is what it's going to look like once it goes in the mud box. 3DX Max doesn't handle high polygons too well when they're put in by a modifier. So we'll just put it up to 3. Alright, so you can automatically see how many polygons there is now. Did a lot. We'll turn off the lines. Look how smooth that is. Alright, we're gonna might you look flip it. The arms look pretty stagnant, don't they? But that's alright. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna collapse that. I'm gonna grab that, turn that back on. See how there's a little split in here, target weld. So that's that now. So let's go save. What did I go into recovery for? Save as. Alright, so that's done. Turn all this off. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to send it to Mudbox for the first time. So the advantages of Mudbox is make it go to its normal screen. Is Mudbox will tell us when there's broken adverts. So as you can see, it's cracking the shits about something in the middle of the legs. So we'll open up 3D Max again, go back in here. There you are. And then, so the advantage of this now is with 3D Max and Mudbox being from the same people, update current scene. So Mudbox is cracking the shits because it's open, like open head, and it's not UV unwrapped. So, but this is in essence 3DX Max. What the fuck? What is the issue? Right. Here's our problem. But since I'm here, I might as well do a quick unwrap as well. UV wrap. So we'll open UV Manager. And then we'll go edges. How do I reset it again? There we go, reset peel. This can just move out of the way for now. So first things first, we're going to go So there you go. We can go quick peel. So now I can move it. So pretty much you got to make sure it's always inside this box. And when you do multiple things, which I'll show you later on down the track, you've always got to have it. So you move everything out of the box, join everything together, and then you join everything back together. I do not want to render that to a texture right now. But yeah, so that's pretty much it with UVs. So it's done. Now you got to collapse it all. So now, once I actually send it to my box, update current scene. I just cleared that up. Alright. Let's send it back in there the manual way. I know I could have done it the easier way, but there we go. So just keep an eye on that. Every time I go up a sub level. With the rain. Look how smooth that is. Alright. So. Okay, so a couple of things. It's pretty easy. Why am I? No, it's gonna be X. X. Okay. So, don't want to go that hard. So pretty much, this is just me fucking around. I'm not actually going to leave it like this at all. So for example, if I wanted to build a collarbone, notice doesn't happen anything on the back. So that's in essence the start of the shape of it. If we go up another level. So the one thing you gotta remember with Mudbox, well, when you plan on taking things into Mudbox, if you go too small, so in essence think of it as clay. Right? If you think of it as clay, the smaller you try and deal with something smaller in clay, the harder it's going to be to work with. Same goes in 3DX in Mudbox. Things become a lot harder to work with if they're not approach properly. So, say when I model the hand, I'll have the hand blown up to about triple the size of a normal hand, because things are got to be built to scale. Otherwise, when you put them into UDK and you try and, have a scale house next to a unscaled person, the person's going to look too big or too small for the house. So, you got to do it the right way. So let's go back to this. There we go. That's looking a bit better. Let's move out some of this stuff. Some of it's going to be done on the lower levels. So you're always going to be working up and down. The trick is always start at your lower levels when you're building out the fundamentals. So as you can see, that's where our V line is on the neck. Yeah, you can get the picture. And the higher you go, the more, see how much more detail is in it now. I'm actually having to smooth a lot more out. It also depends on your brush as well. Oh yeah, does it? Sweet. Also depends on the stamp that you're using when you say you're using that feature. So we're gonna put on our smart edge. And we're gonna start cutting it in. See, that absolutely sucks. Oh god. Hello, do I have to go? I'm back on new. Hey there. Anyway, so in essence, that's my box. Can't believe I've done 2 hours of recording tonight. Yeah, that's pretty much stage 1 and 1.5. Well, really, my box stage 2. You try and get as much geometry done in 3ds Max compared to in here, because this is more for making your height maps and your normal maps, so that way your 3D your 3D render actually goes onto this one instead of being all these polygons to render out every time the character moves or the game loads or anything like that. So on the 3DX model, on this model, it'll actually have a projection of the 3D of the work you do in Mudbox. So in essence, you have to actually import another copy of it, put it over the top, blah blah blah, and then you go on to bake your normals, and then you gotta paint your textures. It just keeps going and going and going, and people wonder why it's such a long process, because it really is. But yeah, I'm done. I've had enough of staring at my computer screen. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope someone I don't even know if anyone's actually gonna watch this. Yeah, no one's got an hour to sit there and watch a video. I guarantee you. Alright, have fun.